Do you get stuck when you're off-roading? Today we're going to be going over some of the items that I like to keep in my off-road recovery kit. I have a box, and in this box you should have with you a flat strap, wheel chocks, soft shackles, a tree saver, 2 foldable portable shovels, an axe, a pair of gloves, assortment of sizes of D-ring shackles, snatch block, a kinetic rope. An easy, budget-friendly item that I would add to your off-road recovery gear would be a flat strap. You're going to want to use a flat strap if you're trying to pull somebody out, or if you're stuck, but you're not really that stuck. You just need a little persuasion to get out. You can hook it up to your hitch, somebody else's winching points or mounting points, and they just tug you with this. I wouldn't, run and drive and snatch somebody out with these, because I have seen them break, and I've had a couple break. This one itself actually has broken before, and that's why I have a smaller one attached to it, just to make it a little longer one time when I needed it. Next on our list is D-ring shackles. These are used to attach 2 straps together or attach to a frame mounting point. For example, if you have a flat strap that you need to attach to another item, you would undo the pin, run it through, tighten up the pin, and now this is attached to something reliably. Although the D-ring shackles are very convenient and easy to use, they are dangerous. They are solid steel. They're very heavy, and under tension they can go flying and cause injuries, break a window, you name it. You don't want this thing to go flying, and they do break, and they can break. An alternative to these are soft shackles. Soft shackles, believe it or not, have a higher strength rating than D-ring shackles. The way these work is they're all one solid piece, and it slides here. You wrap this around your item, put it through, and pull it tight, and that's your shackle. This will not come undone. These have over 40,000 pound strength rating. For example, if I need to attach this flat strap to a vehicle, I will simply take this through my vehicle point, through this rope, open up the hole, pull this through, and bam, that is it. This will not come undone. These are very strong. I've pulled 11,000 pound trucks out with just one of these, nothing else, and they are insanely strong. Hell, I've even lifted an engine out of a car with these before. They are underrated. I would recommend getting an assortment of these. I myself have 4 of them. These portable shovels are great. They come in a very small size, and they just unfold, and they're relatively inexpensive. I think I got this one on Amazon for like 20 or 30 bucks. I have a little screw here. You screw it up, and now you have a sturdy shovel. You need to have one. You will use it, I promise. An axe. This is a necessary tool for off-roading purposes. Do not get caught without an axe. If you need to cut a log, how will I do that? Oh wait, you'll have an axe. You need to hit something because it's not moving. You have a hammer. It's a 2-in-1 tool, very cheap, very small, lightweight, can fit just about anywhere. Get yourself an axe. Next up, we have my pet snake. This is a kinetic rope. These are great for yanking people out. They are so fun. They are really useful. I want to kiss whoever invented these. You hook these up on both ends of your vehicles. So your vehicle, if you're the one stuck, and the other person, they're pulling you, or vice versa, whatever seems to happen. These are not solid. They are not static ropes. They are stretchy. Although it may not look stretchy right now on camera, when you put tension under these things, they stretch like a spring. They're pretty crazy stuff. I've used these to pull out a couple people before, and they're pretty impressive. I would 100% get one of these. They're a little pricey, kind of, you can get them for around 100 bucks or so, but I just think they're cool. They're really cool. They're very useful. You should definitely get one. The last 3 items on my list pertain to if you have a winch or thinking about getting a winch. First up is a snatch block. This acts as a pulley to redirect the travel of the winch rope. Winches have to be pulled directly straight. They can't be pulled up and down, on an angle, left and right. They have to be pulled straight on for maximum efficiency. With a snatch block, say you're stuck here, but your winch or whoever has a winch is over here and they can't get straight ahead of you. What they can do is, say if there's a tree here, they can hook the snatch block to the tree, open it up, run their winch cable through this pulley and to you. And what that's going to do is it's going to pull you forward, but it's going to pull the winch this way. Snatch blocks can also be used for doubling the load capacity of a winch. And what that means is, say you have a 12,000 pound winch like I do. If I'm stuck and I need a little bit more power, I can utilize a snatch block to mount it to a tree, run my cable through this and back to myself. So in essence, the winch cable is doing this. It's pulling from the pulley, but on the other side, it's pulling me out. And what that'll do is it'll double my 12,000 pound load capacity winch to 24,000 pounds because it won't work as hard to pull me out. This may look like a flat strap, but this is actually called a tree saver. What a tree saver does is it enables you to save a tree. If you need to utilize a tree as a winch point, you never want to wrap your cable or your rope around the tree because it'll harm the tree when it digs in and it can end up killing it. You wrap the strap around a tree flat and you use the two loops as your mounting point for your winch. Gloves. Make sure you have these when you're winching. You never want to use a winch without wearing gloves. If you're using a metal cable on a winch, they can fray over time and the little metal wires can poke out. And if you're running it against your hand, you can slice your hand, you can get a metal splinter, you name it. Not going to be a fun time. Always wear gloves when you're winching. It is #1 priority. Another item I like to have if I ever have to use my winch is wheel chocks. I use wheel chocks because if I have to do the winching myself, you don't want to be in park when you utilize your winch because there's a pin in your transmission that really holds you in park. And if you put all that tension on something while you're winching, you can break that park pin in your transmission and, that's expensive. You don't want to have to deal with that. You winch in neutral, but because if you winch in neutral, you're going to slide. So to avoid sliding, I utilize wheel chocks. You can also use a rope and mount the rear end of your vehicle or the front end of your vehicle, whatever side the winch is on. You can mount the opposite side to a tree utilizing the tree saver, which we talked about earlier. Whatever the case may be, if I don't have access to it, I'll always have wheel chocks. Thanks for taking a gander in my box with me today. I have a lot of special things in here that mean a lot to me. But I do want to say thank you for sticking to the end of the video and watching what I keep in my off-road kit. In a few weeks, I'll be making a video on how to utilize all the tools and gear that you saw in today's video. If you're interested in that, subscribe to my channel and be on the lookout for it. If some of the stuff that you guys carry on your off-road recovery kit is different from mine, please let me know what you guys keep in your off-road recovery kit in the comments down below. But hey, that's all I got for you guys today. Let me get out of here.